Hi, I'm Jay Porter from Radial Engineering here at the 2020 NAMM Show, and we are launching 5 new products here at the show. First one is the USB Mobile. So this is a USB interface box for your tablets and phones. So it works with any Android, any Apple device, straight out of your phone, in via USB, and out to XLR to the board. Power supply is required, as it does do a quick charge to your mobile device through the USB. And an output control allows you to take that from anywhere from mic level up to line level. So it really is a DI box for your personal device. You can also do a mono sum on it, but nice high quality, full resolution audio converter for your phone or tablet. Next, for people that want to do the same thing wirelessly, is the BT Pro V2. So we've been shipping the BT Pro for a number of years, and it's been a very popular box at Radial, and this is just an update of the original. So a couple things we've done. Updated chassis design allows for much better reception over a longer distance. This thing can go 30 meters easily. It can now be phantom powered over the XLR lines. So you can plug straight into your console. You don't need to have a power supply hooked up. Give it phantom power, and it'll give this the box the power that it needs. If you do want to go line level operation, so you want to go out of the XLRs and do a powered speaker or something like that, you can still power it via USB-C connector, and we include the power supply in the box. Just like the USB Mobile, you've got a level control, you have a headphone output to check your signals, ground lift, and a mono sum. So it's the BT Pro V2. Skip over to the other side here. And this is for your acoustic guitar players. This is the PISA Pro. This is a big brother to a product we've had around for a while, which is the PISA Pre. The PISA Pre was a 2-input to a single output acoustic guitar preamp, but 2 inputs could be used separately or blended together. Now that pedal had a shared EQ across both channels. Feedback from some other players out there, they wanted to see us do a bigger version with 2 full EQ channels. So this gives you exactly that. You've got 2 separate EQs, 1 for each input. So much like the PZ Pre, you can go in with 2 separate instruments, have everything set up for your tone and level. For quick changes on stage, you can grab your next guitar, be in the same input as on the board, and have everything level matched and ready to go. Or for players that are using 2 different pickups, maybe a pickup and a piezo, or even a pickup and a phantom powered mic, you can blend those 2 together with full EQ to a single output. So this does add a mic input with phantom power. Much like the PZ Pre, it has a pre and post EQ direct box outputs. You've got a mute, a boost and effects loop, an A/B toggle, and a tuner output, so you can mute and tune silently on stage. So it's kind of like I say, it's the big brother, the flagship of the piezo products from Radial and acoustic preamps. Next we have the Hotshot 48, and so what the Hotshot 48 is a condenser microphone switcher. So this is for on-stage use. You have 1 mic in to 2 outputs that you can toggle between. So this is for the, generally where this is used is the people using condenser mics on stage and in your monitors. They want to be able to hit a foot switch, talk to the other members of the band, or talk to the monitor engineer, release the foot switch, and then be back in the PA to the front of house. So be able to have silent communication that the audience doesn't hear. The Hotshot 48 allows them to do that. Switch is momentary or can be set to latching depending on the application. LED indicators, and it's powered via a standard 9-volt guitar pedal board power supply, which we do also include with this box. So the Hotshot 48. And last but not least is a new flagship DI from Radial called the HDI. We've been at work at this for quite some time, and this is kind of our studio grade DI, but also see it in some concert touring applications. Radial has always been known as the DI that's very clean and very true to the sound. This box can be that, but it also has a couple features that allow it to be very colored and very saturated if you want it to be. You can have a lot of fun and create a lot of cool tones with this box. So it has a level control and a color knob that basically feed a custom wound transformer from Jensen, and we had this transformer specially made to be saturated. So the more level and the more color you drive into the transformer, the more it'll break up. So it can be the cleanest DI we've ever done, or it can give you like a Rage Against the Machine bass tone. You can have a lot of fun with some nice overdrive transformer saturation sounds. It also has a opto compressor, so you can switch in an opto compressor with 2 different ratios just to kind of calm the peaks. It has a high Z and low Z input, so think of your old school Fender amps with the high and low in. You can just switch between to have have some different sound capabilities. High pass filter and a ground lift. Of course, a nice VU meter and a milled aluminum faceplate. Switch around to the back. Nice built-in power supply, no wall warts required. Has a line level XLR output, so you can go straight into a line input on your interface. But if you want to use it like a traditional DI and go mic level out, it has that as well with a JDI transformer in it. So it has a second Jensen transformer for converting down to that mic level. You have a processed output, so if you want to use this circuitry to go to your amp, you can do that. And of course, on the front panel, there's a through, so if you don't want the DI affecting what's going to your amp, you can have that as well. And then you have a input, so if you have this racked up, you can leave it patched in on the back, plug an guitar in on the front, it'll defeat the one on the back. So we're really looking forward to having everybody hear this, doing some demos at the show. The feedback's been great. We think it's one of the nicest sounding DIs we've ever heard. So really happy to release this new product here at NAMM 2020, the HDI from Radial Engineering.